Alright guys, well we're down here on the Lorna Doone in Watchet. It is a foul day out there today. We've had our trip cancelled, so we're in the cabin and I'm just going to run you through a few of the rigs that we use out here in the Bristol Channel, but are equally good anywhere you go boat fishing. What we tend to use in the Bristol Channel is almost exclusively a running ledger rig. So I've set my rod up, and this is my own rod here. I've got a 30-pound mono mainline on it. So I've set our running ledger rig up here. We've got 2 beads, we've got a snap link, and then at the end of the main line we've got a fast link that we can just clip our trace to. The reason I use the snap links here instead of perhaps a more traditional slider is simply that these are stronger when it comes to maybe casting a few leads about, which we do in the Bristol Channel. By all means do use other plastic zip sliders, but this is my preferred simple go-to. The reason being, with the plastic zip sliders, which are great, but for us when we start to cast about, sometimes they break or they open out. Now if you're casting a 6-ounce lead, if you're banging it quite hard up tide, you do not want that opening out. Never mind from a point of view of losing your lead, it's dangerous. Yeah, I'll just quickly clip a lead on to show you what we do. We've got our grippers, our fixed leads, we've also got some ball leads as well, but this is how we do it. So it clips on really easily. It's strong, it's safe, and it's so easy to change as well. I've got one of the nylon ones here. Again, the problems we get with the nylon ones is when we cast, the nylon sometimes breaks or the clip actually opens out, losing your lead, and dangerous. This lead I've got here is a fixed wire lead. We use this for up-tiding a lot. It really grips very well into the ground. You can unscrew these though. I'll just do that now. Which is great. So all of a sudden your fixed gripper wires, they're off. Put them in your tackle bag. If you're then down tiding, you don't need it gripping. Straight away you've got a plain lead to use. So all we do is then clip our trace length onto our fast link here, and that's really strong. Alright guys, so we've got a brand new hook here. I'm just going to tie it onto the line. Now this is one for you actually, because I'm not sure what this knot is called. It's very simple. It's one I learned when I was about 5 years old. It's worked ever since. So here we go. Have a little watch, and yeah, if you can perhaps tell Graham what it is called. One, two, a loop. 1, 2, 3. Just ease it down. Now before you pull it tight, just moisten it. Now we're just going to slide it up to the hook. Guys, I've got no idea what that knot's called. I learnt it when I was 5 years old. It's worked ever since. Big fish, small fish, whatever. So if you do know what it's called, do tell us. Final tip, get a nice sharp pair of scissors and cut the tag end off. Yeah, so I've got a trace length here. Up in the Bristol Channel, we use hook sizes from 3/0 up to about 8/0. So some quite large hooks depending on what baits you're using. We've got some large fish up here, so an 8/0 is nothing to a big cod or a big blonde ray, big eel, anything that we might get up here. The trace itself, the length traces, this here's a couple of feet. Anything really from 2 feet up to about 5 feet is standard for use. I don't really see much difference in terms of successful hookups between the short ones and the long ones. With the longer trace lengths, you've just sometimes got to be a little bit more careful that you're not getting in a tangle, and really that's it. If you don't want to use a grip lead, perhaps you're down tiding and you just want to search out the fish, you want to bump the lead back a little bit further away from the boat, you can use a ball lead like this, and then clip it in your clip, just the same as you do your up-tide lead, and again you're away fishing. Yeah, so here's our simple setup, just on a sliding rig, a running ledger, and you can see here that link's going to run down the line, so when a fish takes it, it's got plenty of line to feel it, not feel so much resistance. Hopefully give a good bend on your rod tip, and you can lift a rod and strike into one of our many toothy critters and rays and all sorts that we have out here.